Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. This is first time here. Welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, checking out this channel. You guys are returning. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody had a good week and weekend. So let's just I'm just, like I was telling everybody this weekend, I was just kind of, chilling in the computer and just kind of listing cards this weekend. So that's kind of pretty much what I've been doing. So I don't know what you guys are doing, is just kind of staying out of the way of Mother Nature, man. Weather's been kind of crazy all over the place here. So other than that, sales, we'll get into that next week, but I would definitely say slow down. Like I said, it's up and down. It's a roller coaster, guys. Last week I had a great week. I felt like this weekend and this week so far, it's kind of slowly trudged along, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, well, hopefully things will turn around this week, and I'm listing some new stuff. I got some new inventory that I'm gonna be listing up pretty much this week, so hopefully I can get some good stuff there. And then I got some stuff coming from PSA, so stay tuned on that, guys. This week I should have some new PSA stuff, crossing my fingers. Hopefully to be able to list, and then also some stuff I'm gonna be using for the card show coming up here in about a month. So other than that, man, I definitely want to talk about that. Let's just talk about that. Today, it was just something that was just kind of on my mind a little bit. Was some people have asked, should I grade cards? Should I not grade cards? Is it better to grade cards? Will you make more money? Is it more profitable? Is it, if I'm looking to do this, for a living, or if I'm doing a side gig, side hustle, what's the best bang for my buck? Should I do raw cards? Should I do graded cards? So this is the thing. So raw versus graded. It all depends, guys. So this is me personally. So take it for what it is. Like I said, this is what I personally do. Right or wrong, I don't know yet. Like I said, you guys are going through this you guys are seeing me go through this, doing this for a living full time, and I'm adjusting on the fly. So it's just one of those things. This is the cool thing about owning your own business. You can adjust whatever the hell you want. You don't have to ask anybody else. You're the freaking boss. So I can adjust however I want, but currently, I do a mixture of raw cards and graded cards. Graded cards, just so you guys know, what I normally do is I usually submit about 90% of the graded cards I have listed, and everything I do it myself. The other 10% of graded cards that I list are in my inventory, 10 to 15% or so. Usually is because when I purchase a lot, these graded cards are thrown in there. But primarily when I'm looking for lots, I'm looking for raw cards. That's just me personally, and I have many reasons behind that. Are they right or wrong? Are they working currently? I think they're kind of working. I may have to adjust. Like I was telling you guys, the biggest thing is you got to be able to adjust and adapt. So profitability wise, I feel like grading cards is your best bet. Yes, you add more value to the card, and that's a good thing, right? I mean, technically. However, how much value you add to the card, that's the biggest thing. A lot of people, they just see the PSA 10s or the BGS 10s, SGC 10s. They just see the 10s and see how much value you add to the card, not understanding that to get that gem rate, it's not as easy as sometimes. Sometimes it feels, this is the thing. Sometimes, most of the times you see on YouTube or whatever the PSA reviews, you can see some of mine, man. There's never been 100% gem rate. I never got 100% 10s. All right, I barely get barely over 50%, guys. I truly do. Go look at all my videos. You can go look it up. All my playlists of PSA reveals. I don't think I've come close to 70-80% gem rate, which I would love, but I'm over 50%, which is my current goal. I want to get up to the 60, 70, 80% 10s if I can, but like I said, it's all, it's relative to whoever's grading your card. Are they having a good day? It's just, it's really subjective. So people, like I said, profitability wise, they see the 10s and they think why would you not do anything else besides grade cards? Well, there you can see that if let's just say I get 50% 10s, there's another 50% I got 9s, 8s, 7s, whatever the case, 6, 7, and it happens. I've gotten hella shitty grades before. Those are losing because you paid to grade the card, and then they don't return a value of what number one, they don't cover your grading fees. Number two, whatever you paid for that raw card, you literally, most of the time, you've actually diminished of selling that card raw. Because sometimes, let's just say you buy that raw card for, let's just say for $25, grading it, if you would have gotten a 10, it would have been maybe a $200, $250 card. However, let's say it came back an 8 or a 9, now it's technically a $25 card. So you sell it at a 9 and you got $25, but you just paid $25 for the card. So it didn't cover the fees. You just lost money. So that's the biggest thing. It is a gamble. A lot of people don't look at that. They just see the 10s and like, shit, you're banking it, man. You're making hella money. And that's why, to me, I do a mixture. So I do a lot of raw. I think a majority, if you go look at my eBay store, go check it out. It's in the description, the link there. I probably do at least maybe 80% or 90% raw. And this is the thing, guys. So, I mean, what I've seen and what I've noticed, people are like, oh, slabs are liquid. To a certain degree, they are. Like I said, you have to find the most liquid cards, number one, that people are going to want at that moment, the hot ones, the hot items, the new cards. And then you got to be priced reasonable for them to purchase. You got to find the right buyer and all that stuff. So, I mean, liquidity, it's definitely hard to say that slabs are just always the easiest to move. I'll be upfront with you guys, man. Most of my sales are raw. I mean, I would say if I calculate it out, probably 85% of my sales to almost 90, I would say is definitely of raw cards. So, if you're gonna tell me that slabs are more liquid than raw, I mean, you're barking up the wrong tree. I think raw cards are definitely a lot more. I would have to say a lot more liquid than you think. A lot, like I said, if you look at channels or social media, people are just moving slabs because it's. I guess it's fancier, it's nicer. People love those slab stuff. However, pricing has to be right. People, it's just a shiny new object, but I still believe, like I just said, raw is a lot more liquid. You can move them a lot easier. Yes, you're not going to be as profitable. I feel like you're not adding any value. It's just the card itself. It's whatever value people put on it at the moment. However, there is no 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, whatever you want to grade it. It's just a card. So that's why I believe the raw is a lot more liquid. So to me, I don't think I'll ever get away from the raw cards. I think grading is definitely always going to be part of the industry, but raw cards, at least at the moment, just to keep that liquidity and keep turning cards and keep moving stuff. I still collect raw cards. I think, there's something to it, something nostalgic to it when it hasn't been touched. It hasn't been, people looking at it thinking, oh, this is a 9, when in your eyes it might be a 10. And it's something about that, just holding that original card as it is, as it was meant to be collected, as it was meant to be owned. I think it's just a big deal of being able to have that, have that card set that way, guys. So another thing is, I don't think I'll ever get away from the grading stuff also on top of that. And the reason being is because it is profitable. The biggest thing is when you look at these cards, when I go through them before I send them in to get graded, you got to make sure that you can at least get a 9 or a 10. It's one of those things, because once you do, and when you see the profitable results of those 9s and of those 10s for sure, it makes sense. So that's why I do a combination of both. Some people are like, you should only do raw only, high end, super raw only, because you would only have to do 10 cards a week or whatever, or a month, a year, whatever the case may be, and you're set and you're done. You don't even have to worry about anything. I understand that. However, it's a high risk, high reward type deal, because obviously to be able to buy those cards and get those things, you have to invest a high amount of capital into that 1 to 10 cards, right? Versus if you have a huge selection of a lot or whatever, there's many avenues that people and different types of buyers who can come and help, create that revenue stream for you. So that's why I feel like I'm slowly moving, because when I first started this, I was more of the low end stuff. I'm slowly moving to the mid. In my eyes, I would say the mid-level of cards is anywhere for raw is about $20 to about $100, I would say, per card. That's about the mid-level for me, but I'm slowly moving into that section. I still do the low-end stuff because I still feel that still is very liquid, still moves stuff, and I still like it. It's still nostalgic to me to be able to go through those cards. I still appreciate that stuff, the low-end stuff. So high end, still not there yet. If I can ever get the capital and revenue stream high enough to be able to do high end stuff, maybe on down the road. But I just feel like it's just, like I said, high risk, high reward, where you can see with my kids, I can't risk that at the moment. Maybe on down the road, we'll see if I ever get to that level. And that would be great. If I get to that level, that means I expanded so much that I got to go high end stuff. So that's the cool thing about that. So there you guys go. That's my thoughts on that. If anybody should go, you know, just straight grading, or just if that's going to be the most profitable, it's just relative, the situation. And then am I just going to go straight raw only? No, because there is a good profit margin on the grading. So that's why I believe in combining the two, at least with my inventory and the way I'm running my business currently. That's how I'm going to do it. And that's how I'm going to continuously do it, at least throughout this year. I may have to, you know, change it. Who knows? I may go to a little bit mids and grading only. If that's just what the market demands, that might be the way I'm going to go. But I still see a real huge market in that raw area. I still feel like people can, affordability wise, the majority of the population can afford those raw cards more than the super PSA 10s of some crazy cards. So there you guys go. That's just my thoughts on that. Combination, I think that's the best bet, at least for me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know where you guys are at. What do you feel in regards is the best profitability for you in your situation? What do you guys think on that? But there you guys go. So hopefully you guys picked up a little bit something. I'm just kind of like I said, it was just kind of go through my mind of how I'm running my business. Am I going to be adjusting it here and there? And it's just kind of my thoughts on that. So other than that, if you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you guys have not subscribed, all good. I appreciate you guys checking out this channel, checking out this video, watching me babbling this long. Don't forget, like I said, check out the eBay store. Link is in the description. And other than that, have a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys. Go Caitlin Clark. Hey, go Indiana Fever. Indiana Fever. There you guys go. Their game is coming up next Friday. I think first preseason game. Check Caitlin Clark out, right, girls?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Daddy.